big developments coming in with regard to the CEC bill, and that is imperative with regard to the announcement that has been made and the details importantly. But this has, of course, become a political showdown as well with regard to different parties. Now, here's what has happened, and I give you the details that are coming in from the CEC. That the Rajya Sabha, remember, just to give you a background, passed the Chief Election Commissioner and other Election Commissioner Bills 2023, and it will guide the appointment of the CEC and the ECs. The bill was originally introduced on 10th August, but what has happened after is that the concerns were raised over pay disparity by former CECs, so the Union government introduced an amendment to maintain the salary and perks of the CEC and Election Commissioners at the level of a Supreme Court judge. So that's how they will be paid with regard. But moving the CEC Bill 2023, Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal said legislation has been brought in view of the Supreme Court judgment of March this year while hearing a PIL. Senior Congress Member of Parliament Randeep Singh Surjewala has said the proposed legislation completely negates and violates the very spirit of Constitution that is enshrined in Article 14. Now, the bill is yet to be passed for now. Remember, in March this year, the Supreme Court had also given a judgment in which it had said the CEC, the Chief Election Commissioner and the Election Commissioner, must be appointed on the advice of a panel comprising Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition and the Chief Justice of India.
आज इसी का मतलब बन गया है इलेक्शंस कॉम्प्रोमाइज्ड। अपनी मर्जी का मुख्य चुनाव आयुक्त लगाएंगे, अपनी मर्जी का चुनाव आयुक्त लगाएंगे, अपनी मर्जी से चुनाव आयोग चलाएंगे, अपनी मर्जी से इलेक्टोरल लिस्ट बनाएंगे और अपनी मर्जी से मनमानी कर हार जीत करवाएंगे। प्रजातंत्र पर शायद ये सबसे बड़े हमलों में से एक है जो मोदी सरकार ने पिछले 9 साल में किया है।
पहले तो ये निर्णय लिया गया था कि 6 घंटे इस पे चर्चा होगी, उसमें 2.5 घंटे जो सरकार है, सरकार ने अपना टाइम फॉरफीट कर इस पूरी स्पीच को कम करने की कोशिश की। एक महत्वपूर्ण मुद्दा है, उस महत्वपूर्ण मुद्दे को लेकर हम लोग सबने बॉयकॉट किया है। जिस तरीके से ये बिल लाया जा रहा है, किस तरीके से उस पर वोटिंग हो रही है, इसलिए हमने सदन से बॉयकॉट किया है।
आज जो सरकार कर रही है वो एग्जीक्यूटिव कंट्रोल कर रही है। इलेक्शन कमीशन की इंडिपेंडेंस वो जब इंश्योर करता है लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड, तो उसमें एग्जीक्यूटिव दूर दिखे। आज इन्होंने इसको अपने अंदर समेट करके ये तय कर दिया कि चुनाव आयोग आने वाले बच्चे पढ़ेंगे, वंस अपॉन ए टाइम देयर यूज्ड टू बी एन इंडिपेंडेंट इलेक्शन कमीशन।
आज सरकार ये बिल लाकर इस 3 मेंबरी समिति में से प्रधानमंत्री को नहीं छेड़ती, नेता प्रतिपक्ष को नहीं छेड़ती, लेकिन चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया को बाहर का दरवाजा दिखाकर एक मनोनीत कैबिनेट मंत्री उसकी जगह बिठा देती है। यानी कि अब इस 3 मेंबरी समिति में हमेशा 2 वोट सरकार के पास होंगे, प्रधानमंत्री का और कैबिनेट मंत्री का। नेता प्रतिपक्ष चाहे साथ जाए या उनके खिलाफ जाए, तो 2-1 से हमेशा बहुमत सरकार के पास है। यानी कि सरकार तय करेगी कि चुनाव आयोग में कौन बैठेगा।
Raghav Chadda's speech also in the parliament, all guns blazing with regard to the bill as well. That had happened, and he's now speaking with regard to how the opposition believes that there have been changes that have been done that are against constitution. Amit Bhardwaj is joining me on the latest on that. Amit, of course, the big issue one was with regard to pay parity, that amendment that changes have been done. But what is then the opposition so agitated about with regard to the CEC bill?
Pooja, you know, the central argument that the opposition parties are making out right now as far as the CEC bill is concerned is that, you know, if the Supreme Court of India had given a judgment, had proposed a committee of sorts, you know, where you had the Prime Minister of the country, the LOP, as well as the CGI. Now, why replace the CGI with a cabinet minister? So that's the central question that opposition parties are asking, you know, whether it be Randeep Surjewala of the Congress Party, Raghav Chadda of the Aam Aadmi Party, Jawahar Sarkar from the TMC, John Britas, all these leaders in the House as well had asked similar questions, you know, why replace CGI with a cabinet minister? Now, you know, what opposition parties are constantly pointing at, Pooja, you know, is that if you have a 3-member committee and 2 of them are from the government, it is the government which will have the final say in selection of the CEC and election commissioners. So that is, and that would also mean that as to what extent the CEC or the election commissioners will be fair, and that will also reflect on the biasness or unbiasedness of the working style of the election commission. So this is the argument that is being made out by the opposition parties, but the government is constantly saying that, the Election Commission and the entire electioneering machinery in the country has been so far free and fair. It has been unbiased, and that will not change even after passage of this particular bill. However, this has been passed in the upper house. The opposition parties staged a walkout when it was being passed. We did not see any sort of opposition strategy as far as blocking of this bill in the upper house is concerned, because
the latest. So I see the CEC bill is going to become a big issue with the changes that have been made. Opposition has got united on this issue, and in the parliament session, could that be one big issue, that the opposition will go all guns blazing at the government? We'll be charging the later and tracking all of that.